What is going on, beautiful people? Sadeq Rahman. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing today. So in this video, it's going to be very different from the ones that I've done before, and I'm going to be talking about how to manage those doubts that you get when you're trying to follow your dreams in a pandemic. So the question is, are you ready? Welcome back, guys. I hope things are going well for you. So I'll be honest with you, I really struggled to shoot a video like this because I was going through a bit of an emotional turmoil, if those are the right words to say. Today I was trying to do the usual things that I normally do in my day, and I just found it really difficult to do them. I had this really strong inner voice telling me how I wasn't good enough, how I just kept putting myself down. And it was so hard because you know when this voice sometimes is just so overpowering and it almost feels like you're identifying with this voice, that it is you. But I knew deep within me, especially with all the research and the reading and the reflections that I've been doing, that this voice isn't me. You know, so I had to go outside. I was listening to a recording of myself speaking to myself for about a good 8 minutes, saying some positive, real affirmations, if you like, just to really change my way of thinking. Because it was really tough. I mean, today I believe is the 21st of December, and I'm going to be basically uploading this video tomorrow, and I normally shoot a video every single Tuesday, but I didn't feel like I was myself. And I just wanted to let you know this, is that you're not going to be waking up every single day with a radiant smile on your face. You're going to be feeling times when you do feel like crap, and then you end up judging yourself like you shouldn't be feeling these things. And this is the part and parcel of being human. We go through these negative challenges, this internal negative dialogue, the ego, and it keeps telling us things, some negative things, and it keeps putting us down. And all you can really do is just recognize when that happens, and it's difficult. It's difficult if you've not been working on yourself. I mean, I've been on this journey now for 7 years, and because I've been journaling, meditating, and all that sort of stuff that you already know, I have become a lot more aware of the dialogue that's going on in my head. So when it happens, I'm like, oh God, here we go. This is what's happening now. And sometimes it can be very overwhelming, and you just have to stop, pause, reflect, notice the dialogue that's going on, and then try and say some kind words. There are times when I do struggle with the kind words, which is where I sometimes in fact, quite regularly, I come back to my recordings of the affirmations that I've recorded for myself at times when I do feel like it's tough. And that really helps me. It really helps me to reprogram or counteract the negative dialogue that's going on in my head. Because here's the thing, if you don't realize what's going on in your head, then what happens is it almost becomes a truth. You buy into the bullshit that you have been telling yourself, and when you do that, you start to feel these really strong negative emotions. You don't love yourself, you're not kind enough to yourself, you feel really bad, your self-worth just goes down. And if you're not quick enough to detect it, then what can happen is that you end up being a victim, having this self-pity. And it can be very destructive, especially if you're someone like me who has goals, who has dreams. You know, I want to be able to take action, but in order for me to be taking action, I have to be motivated. But in order to be motivated, I have to be saying the right words to myself. And it's hard sometimes. It's really challenging. When all I can do and all you can do is just try your best. You know, these are not normal times. We're in a pandemic here. There's a lot of things going on, and it isn't easy. But all we can do is do the very best that's within our capability. You know, doing all the self-management tools like meditation and journaling and going out into nature and speaking to people, connecting to people. These are the things that we can do. And that's it really. I wish I could provide a more in-depth tutorial, but I felt like the mood that I'm in right now is a point where I need to be kind of vulnerable with you. I'm no super coach. I'm no, superhuman. I am like you, I go through, the motions of feeling great sometimes and not feeling so good, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. So I hope this video kind of gives you some kind of motivation to keep going, to keep believing, to keep working on yourself, and to not judge yourself. And I'm speaking more to myself than to you. Is not to judge yourself when you're feeling certain feelings. Is to accept them, to speak to them, speak to your feelings, and that's the only way we can really motivate ourselves to keep going. I'm not saying it's easy, but with time, things become easier for you to deal with, and you just got to accept things the way they are and just move on and do the best as you can. I'm repeating myself here, but anyway, I hope this video has benefited you in some way. If it has, then please like this video, please share this video. But most importantly, what I want to tell you is some good news here, is that I've got my website up and running now, which is amazing. I've also done my first ever blog, and I'm really looking forward to getting your feedback from that, so be sure to see that. And until then, I hope you have great holidays. I hope you enjoy yourselves. And until then, have a great week. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.